Hello everyone and welcome back to the Minecraft 1.20 Let's Play. Last episode we created another storage room that's bigger and better out here on an island. Inside we've got lots of stuff, but one chest has some purpur in it. I moved it over here, but in the stone storage building, well, technically behind it in the ground, we've got an incredibly small purpur farm. And do I use this farm? No, not really, but I might if I had a better one, and that way we can build some purpur blocks in the future. So today I want to set up a better farm and make a pretty build to cover it up. The first thing we need for that is a better supply of chorus fruit to make purpur in the first place. The main problem that's been preventing me from doing this in the past is the lack of end stone. The ender portal is very far away, and I couldn't be bothered to go all the way there. So let's now fly in this direction, towards the portal. I don't have a marker for it, I don't think, but I know it's on the side of a mountain. I think it's in this area. And I've actually found it, look at that. Although I don't know where to go from here. And it's dark and scary. Probably here's some stone bricks, that's a good sign. Quick distraction, I'm going to raid the bookshelves from this library that I didn't get before. I forgot that I left this ender chest here. Anyways, that's one library destroyed. Now let's find that portal. I remember it being down here somewhere. Or I guess right here. I don't really enjoy coming here, and to get enough of a supply, I'll need a few stacks of endstone. With that, let's return home. I'll return these books to our library here. Now that I've got the endstone, we can go to the build site, which is over by the frog farm in the swamp. Let's mark the area for the farm with a square of endstone. I've only got 2 chorus flowers though, so while we're waiting for that to grow up, let's build a bridge connecting the swamp village to the other side of this river. I want this to be a stone bridge, so I'll need stacks of stone and deep slate. To start, I'll map out a curve of the top of the bridge, and then repeat it a few blocks over. The supports underneath are going to be curved to form a bunch of half circles. The ones on the sides are smaller and can be 5 wide, but for that they need to be at least as wide as this boat, I think, for it to pass under, which is 7 blocks. At this point we've got the main part set up, now we just need to fill it in. As I'm putting the stairs and slabs in, I'm moving from deep slate, where it would be wet at the water, to stone bricks, and then to cobblestone for a gradient coming up from the river. The bridge is finished here. It's all stone, which means that's almost too much stone, but it works to get us from one side of the swamp to the other. While I've been building the bridge, the chorus fruit has been growing like crazy. We've got lots of chorus fruit now, which means that we should be able to make enough purpur to start this build. Let's just smelt some real quick. While I'm in the building, I'll need some stone and deep slate. Also some nether bricks that I don't have, so I'll also be smelting some netherrack. I'll buy some grey terracotta. Unfortunately, I don't have a stonemason to trade purple or magenta terracotta, so let's set out some mud to dry. While that's doing that, let's go mining, because I currently only have like 3 deep slate left from building that bridge. Next, let's go to the storage room to collect the shulker boxes. Down here I should get some basalt, some blackstone, and I need a bunch of amethyst. I'll use the crystals that I've got as well for the blocks. I also need some smooth basalt, which I can only get from geodes. So let's take what's left on our geode down here. Alright, and while I'm here, I might as well get a bit more amethyst. I think that I've got a few stacks of gravel and sand, which I'll take to the bee house to make into concrete powder, and of course pile up to make concrete. Let's use the extra crystals that we gathered to make some tinted glass. Over at the mushroom barn I need some mycelium, so I'll just take a little from the pasture. The last thing I need to gather is some cherry wood. Well, actually a lot of cherry wood. And now we can finally start building. I'm going to begin by placing some black stone bricks around the end stone that we've been growing chorus fruit on. In between, I'll stack cherry logs up 5 blocks. For the rest of these walls, I'll fill in with purple terracotta. On top of that, magenta wool for some bright color. Okay, this is a bold start, so let's keep going. And here we are, the Purpur house is finished. As you can see, I've used a lot of purple, mostly terracotta, some dull purple with cherry logs, and a bit of nether brick. And the roof is violently purple with some concrete, amethyst, and purpur on top. As for the inside though, well, let's start by replacing the floor. I've used mycelium for yet another purple color. I tried to match the chorus plant purple, but there just isn't a good match that I could find, so as these grow up you'll see that it is a different color somehow than anything on the build. To begin decorating inside, let's add a crafting table to the entryway, some barrels on top of the shelves, and a chest or two, one bookshelf, and for the lights I'll hang some lanterns off the doorway, a couple of amethyst clusters because they're purple, some candles, also purple, and a bit of plant life. But I actually want some different flowers as well, specifically the sniffer ones. I think that the pitcher plant is the perfect color to work with the build. Let's add some more of the hanging lanterns in the chorus plant room. There's still a lot of work to do to the empty space above though. First, some ladders to get up to the ledge that I've included to make it easy to harvest the plants. And it's dark up here too. To fit the theme, let's use some end rods to fix that. I'm also thinking that I could fit a chandelier in the roof area. Okay, I've done the decorating in here. You can't really see it though because of the plants, so let's harvest those real quick. Now you can see the room better. I used some other fences against the bright pink cherry wood to tone it down, and I thought the purple glazed terracotta looked good against the magenta, plus it brings back the purple of the roof. Anyways, since we chopped down the plants, I've got a lot of clutter, so let's set up the back room for some storage. Starting with the purple shelves to not waste the color of the mycelium by covering it. Okay, I need some books for the bookshelves. For that, I can use the stacks upon stacks that I collected earlier. The interior is all sorted out. I want to landscape the outside, so let's clear some of the trees that are too close for comfort to the farm. The first thing I'll do is plant some chorus plants out here so they'll grow while we're doing other stuff around here. I'll polish some basalt to frame out a flower bed, which I think looks good with the colors. So I'll do a few more on the perimeter of the building. I've lowered the beds in the front, and now we're foliaging with moss. It might be a bit bright against the biome, but it'll be covered mostly by plants. The first of which I'll have be azaleas, alternating with pitcher plants. I'll grab some coarse dirt to make a path to the bridge. Just a simple dirt path makes a big difference. The garden is looking good outside of our purple farm, but don't forget about the coarse plants that have been growing. I thought it would be cool to put some leaves on them. I think that they already look like tree branches, so I'm hoping that with leaves they look like actual trees. Yeah, I think that works really well. They're perfect for a custom tree that fits the vibe of this area. Maybe to blend the end stone with a swamp, I'll bring in some moss. Much better. With that, the garden is complete. The purple farm is set up. In here we have the entryway with purple themed decor, the farm area, then the main storage area, even though there's barrels and things in the entrance. But with that, that's all of the time that I've got for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.